Hey guys, Ross here from Consolidated, and today we're going to talk about building our hybrid agents. Now, here's the thing with these agents is that uh, they're so simple to use. And I know we made a video showing like a rough overview of it, but what I want to show you today is not only how to create an agent, but how to like activate it, how to like get it to reach out to someone else, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to click create agent. We're going to name this one, and let's just pretend we're doing one for a loan officer. We'll put this as VA loan bot. This is what I'll call this. In the agent role, your job is to qualify prospects who qualify for a VA loan. Okay. So then what we're going to do over here is you will help VAs navigate, we'll just say veterans navigate questions pertaining to the qualification of their loan. And then I'm going to put empathetically. Actually, we'll do this on the next one. And I'm going to put voice and text. I'm going to choose a model. For text, I'll use 4.0. For this here, you can use the mini or the real time. I like the real time just because it's a little bit better. So now we have an identity. So it's a little redundant versus the agent details, but you'll see. I'll just put you are a senior online rep who follows up on applications as the initial point of contact. And then, but your main objective is to, let's see here. Your main objective is to live transfer qualified prospects. For personality traits, I'm going to put here you are empathetic. So you will acknowledge an answer before asking the next question in a flow. Inbound greeting. So this is going to be if they call you. Outbound is going to be how it's going to reach out to them, whether that be call or text. So for the inbound, hey, this is, we'll just say Doug from VA Loans. Are you ready to see if you qualify for a VA loan? And I could word this different if I was trying to get it to convert better. Like, can we confirm a few details to see if you qualify? And then for the outbound, hey, this is Doug. I just received your application. Do you have just a moment to see if you qualify for the VA? I just need to confirm a few details. Okay, so now we've got this set up here and we can, creative is going, more creative is going to take it off script a little, but still stay within scope. If you want it to be real strict, you make it less creative. Okay, so first question here is, what is your annual income? And I'm actually going to change this to find out their annual income. Now, if I have what do you call it? A custom field, I'm going to put it right here, revenue. Then I'll put find out their credit score. By the way, you put your custom fields in by putting this in going to settings, custom fields, and then adding. And I believe we have one in here for credit score too. And then let's just say here, find out, actually, I don't got anything else. We'll just do this for now. I'm not really in the space anymore. So then I'm going to click this, and I'm going to say if their credit is under 590, they do not qualify. And then put, I am so sorry, but at this time, we cannot accept your application due to your credit score. So there's your disqualification message. So for our actions here, we're going to do two. I'm going to put one end call, and I'm going to put after you read a disqualification message. And actually, I'm going to go back over here into the questions, and I'm going to add one thing over here. If they're and then I'm just going to put, but first read the disqualification message before triggering an action. So let's go ahead. Okay. Actions that we're going to save that action. The next one is going to be live transfer. If someone has finished questions and been told they qualify, so let's put you that, save. And actually, I'm going to go back over here into the questions, and I can add this and put NA and say if they meet the criteria, let them know they qualify and ask them to hold. And I'll teach you guys a little trick. This says question 4. I can say perform the live transfer. And then what I'll do is I'll go back over here into my actions and I'll say when they reach step question 4. And then I'll save that action. So now I got that saved. So now we're gonna tweak this a little bit because you should be able to listen to these voices and see the names better. This is just a hack job here, but we'll get it fixed this week. So I'm just gonna choose a random name or a random number, and now you can see which numbers are in use and which numbers are not. And I'm gonna hit create agent. So now this agent has been created successfully. You can see that right here. It's very loud inside this Starbucks. But I'll show you what you can do here. So now we're going to go over to pipelines. And I'm actually going to just, for the sake of this demo, create a new pipeline. And we'll call this VA loan pipeline. So here we have this set up, and I'm just going to put new lead. And then what we will do is go back over here into pipelines, go to VA loan pipeline lead. And I am going to go over here, and now I'm going to click on bot. Now, do I want the first one to be a text or a call? Well, I could also try both, see which gets the better conversion rate. So I'm going to click this split test button here. I'm going to move this to 50%. And for version A, we're going to have it send a text bot, and we'll say VA loan bot. So we'll do this. And for version B, we'll do a voice bot, VA loan bot. So now we have this here, and this has been added and saved within here. So now what's going to happen is when we send leads in here, half of them will get an automated text, half of them will get an automated call using the outbound script that was in there. And then it'll walk them through those. And then you can declare which one's the winner based off the stats, which we actually have some really cool stats that'll be coming up here over the next week that'll help you to be able to make that decision a little bit better. So now how do I get leads into here? Well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Easiest way to do it though is if you go to contacts, you'll notice we have this webhook set. And you can use this on Make, Zapier. You can use this inside Go High Level. It doesn't matter. But the idea is that you copy this URL and then you use these as your headers. And then obviously you map your data in. And then what'll happen is like this here, you can see I did a test one. It'll pull in that data in here. And so your custom fields are going to show up. So as long as you have your custom fields in here, then it'll map it into that account. I'll make a separate video showing you how to do that. But now let's just go ahead and search for me. There's a lot of me. So let's do this. And let's just go ahead and take this and we'll click on it. And you can also go over here and add opportunity. And we'll just put VA loan. And I'm going to go status, open, pipeline, VA loans, new lead. We'll just put that 5,000 and hit create opportunity. And so now that is going to show up in here. And depending on whether or not it chose to do the, you can see here, right up here, that the automation here was completed. So what this means is that whether or not it decided to do a voice or a text. Now, this phone number was not A2P, so if it did a text, it's not going to populate right now. Let's see, show successful and initiate any second. Awesome. So now you can see how that works. So now that means that a call goes out, that bot starts doing its thing. Now, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. One thing that I glossed over, but I really think is cool, people just aren't doing this just yet. They haven't gotten to this stage, is this idea that you can split test bots. How many people let you split test bots? Where else can you go where you can send half of them to a text and half of them to a call? Or you could have two completely different bots, one text, because you're trying to split test and see which one does the better job. Awesome, guys. Thank you for your time. Hopefully this has been beneficial. Have an awesome day.